Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to take an ECM file and convert it into your bin file, or maybe it's an ISO, and then if you want to get it onto a PSP you're going to have to convert that to an eBoot. Now don't mind the Spyro music in the background because I sure don't. But let's get started. I've got this game back up here. This is a game that I actually own. All you gotta do is rip it with the proper program. But anyway, it's in an error code modeler file right now. And that's basically a way to compress it even further on top of compressing it into a RAR or a 7Z file. But it's not playable in error code modeler, so we're going to need to convert it. This fancy little program here called ECM is from ECM Tools. I will provide a link in the description. There's going to be a couple of programs in there, one of which is to actually turn it into an ECM file, but this is the one we're going to be working with right now. It's really easy, literally just drag and drop. And there it goes. So this is going to turn it into a bin file, and in the meantime we're going to open up PSX2PSP. But if you open up the regular program, it is not that flattering. But you can actually see in the theme mode, you can edit this exactly how you want. So got two menus here: convert menu, customize PBP. What we're creating here is a eboot.pbp file, and we want it to look nice. So first things first, let's choose our file. I've already got it converted here. And we want to choose some images. So I haven't actually downloaded any images for this, but I'm going to show you just an example of what I do with what I do have. So the icon image is going to show up there. That's going to be the selection in the PSP menu. Background image is obviously the background. So we throw the background image up there, and then the information image is going to be the window that comes up on the right hand side. So personally I like to have cover art, gameplay, and then start screen as information, and it comes up looking like this. The way it shows up is you see the icon come up on the screen, and then the background pops up, and then the info thing pops up. And then just so you know, you can change some things in here if you need to. If you want to make this a little bit different, you can. Personally, most of the time, the way it is by default is the best option in my opinion. 80 by 80 looks the best to me, but you can change the other photos if they're not looking right. But looks like everything looks as best as it can right now. You can edit your folders in here where you want them to show up, where you want the folders to open up automatically. And one thing I do recommend is when you create it, I think by default it's only going to create an eboot.ppp file, but that's pretty useless to you if you don't know what's what. So I always have create game title folder selected right here, and I think that's probably the most important thing. So we're going to convert this obviously incorrect thing, and you'll see how it works. Did that work? That didn't work. Here we go. There we go. It's going to compress it a little bit too, so it's actually going to be smaller than the file that you were looking at before, which is convenient for storage. When it's done, hit OK, and there you have it. Now it's perfectly ready for the PSP. All you got to do is, I actually have a memory card open right now, go into PSP in the main drive, go into game, and just drop it right in. Obviously not into one of those folders, you need it to be in the main game folder, but I don't want this at all because it is completely incorrect. It has the wrong images, but I hope this helps, and have a good one.